Hello. Miles here. Welcome to the third episode of the We're in This Together video series. Thanks for tuning in once again. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Well, technically it's not Friday. I'm recording this on a Wednesday, but it's Friday when you guys are watching this. The song that we are talking about today is Off My Mind. This song is a special one for me. Reason is because pretty much after I wrote this song, it started me on this whole songwriting and like music journey that I'm on right now. I was very happy with it when I first wrote it, and I'm still very happy with it, of course. But when I first wrote it, I was very stoked on it. I thought to myself, like, damn, like I can do this. I can write songs and have them be good. I was really proud of myself, and it's inspired me to want to write more. So that's what I did, and here we are. So it's pretty crazy, and it means a lot to me. This song. The subject matter of it is pretty self-explanatory. Like if you listen to the lyrics, it's pretty obvious what the song's about. It's about a girl, and I wrote this song back in like early 2017, sort of like after Christmas kind of thing, in 2016, so early 2017. And yeah, so pretty much without going into too much detail, it's about a girl that I was into that wasn't really as into me. I thought maybe she was, but she really wasn't in the end. Kind of strung me along a little bit. And I'm partly to blame for that as well, because I kind of knew it was happening, but I still played along with it anyway. It was just one of those sort of situations. Anyway, everything's good between me and her. Obviously, it's been years, so it's all good now. But at that time, it was pretty shitty, and I was having a really rough time with it. And then finally, when it kind of was all over, like for good, it was done. This song came about. So yeah, I was writing, or I was sitting in my living room just over here, and just playing the C chord. It's pretty much like how the beginning of the song goes, just doing this over and over, just sitting there, just playing this. I don't know where I got the idea to do this. I was just playing guitar. That's just what I do sometimes. I just sit there and I play, and that stuff happens, right? Anyway, and then the lyrics kind of started to come to me. And those initial lyrics where it's like, I can't seem to get you off my mind, and you can't seem to get your shit straight. I love those lyrics. As soon as I said it, I don't know where they came from. It just sort of popped into my head as I was playing that. And I was absolutely stoked on it. I thought, and I still think, those are awesome lyrics. It really spoke a lot to the situation. I was very stoked on it. But I did change it, because instead of just playing the C the whole time, I decided for that second line to go to an A minor, because the song is like a sad song. Like obviously I was upset when I was writing it and stuff, right? So it goes to like an A minor, and it kind of gives that mood, that just like sort of sad kind of mood. I really like that, going from like a nice like happy chord like C, then just go to like a minor where it's like it creates a certain mood, and I love it. So that's kind of how the song originally started out. And like I said, I wrote those first lines there, and I was completely stoked on it. I thought it was awesome. And then the rest of the song really just came. I wrote the whole song that night, January 2017. And actually, the original lyrics that I had written or the original chorus that I'd written for the song is different than the chorus that is in the recorded version that you may or may not have heard. If you haven't heard it, go on Spotify. It's there. It's or any whatever streaming platform you use, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube, whatever. It's all there. Anyway, so the original lyrics, I got a little notepad here, for the chorus are, and I apologize, these are, I changed them for a reason. For a couple of reasons, and I'll get into it, but these are like cringe-worthy lyrics. Um, so the lyrics are, when we get together, you burn my world down in flames, and you stick around to blow away the ashes. We could never handle being together, so you might as well stick around for the night. All right, all right, all right. Super cringeworthy. But I kept them, because it's good, I think, to remember the original lyrics that you wrote to a song. There's many songs that I've written that I changed the lyrics around and stuff like that, and different things they're hitting me differently in a day or two from when I originally start writing them, right? So, but I always still keep those just there, to kind of remember, because I wrote these lyrics and they meant something to me at the time, but I had actually kept these lyrics in the song for like a year and a half. Like I didn't rewrite those lyrics until like 2018, I think, is when I changed the lyrics in the chorus there. So yeah, a good like year and a half I kept them in the song and had played it for a few people. This is actually one of the songs that I have not ever played live at a show that I was like billed on. I have played them at I have played the song at a couple open mics, but I haven't ever actually played it at a show that I was billed on, and there isn't like a specific reason for it. I guess the main reason is I kind of wanted to keep it close to my chest, this song, because of the significance of it. Like I said, it kind of started everything for me, so I just sort of wanted to keep it close. Yeah, but I also kind of like the idea of having a song on the EP, because this song 100% was going to be on the EP. I knew right from the get-go, when I had the idea to record an EP, I knew that this song had to be on it because of how much it means to me, and the significance of it. It's the reason why I'm doing this. If I hadn't written this song, like I don't know if I would be doing what I'm doing. I wouldn't have. Like maybe I would have written something else, and then it would have given me the same inspiration to write the other songs. But I don't know. You know what I mean? You never really know. So I like the idea of having a song on the EP that people haven't heard. It's like a new song, because all the other songs I've played live before, right? People have heard. So even if it's just me and my guitar, you know the song, you've heard it. So I like the idea of having a song that's unknown on there, So that's what this song is, and yeah. So the lyrics, yeah, I had these lyrics for the song for like a year and a half, but the reason, so first of all, I wasn't really really keen on the lyrics to begin with. I thought they were pretty cringeworthy. And then also the second part there where I say we can never handle being together, so you might as well stick around for the night. That didn't really go well with the chord progression that I had, or that I have for the song. So here, I'll try and play the best that I can. I'll try and play the chorus here for you guys. So it's like when we get together, you burn my world down in flames, and you stick around to blow away the ashes. And we could never handle being together. See, it's all like jumbled there, I wasn't a huge fan of that. So you might as well stick around for the night. Alright, alright. So, yeah, like I said, I wasn't super keen on the lyrics, and then kind of how it all jumbled up there in the second part of it there, I wasn't a fan of it. What it didn't seem clean to me. So I changed the lyrics, and I made the lyrics that I have now for the song. I think they're a little more in tune to really what the song's about ultimately. Like there's like that last lyric there, so you may as well stick around for the night. Like the situation I was in was over. It wasn't ever gonna happen again. It was done 100%. So there's no reason why she would stick around for the night. So it's just yeah. Um, so yeah, I changed the lyrics, and the lyrics that I have now, I'm really happy with. They first of all work melodically with the song, and the lyrical content goes with the song way better than these lyrics do, in my opinion. So, very happy with that change. It took a bit, but that's the beautiful thing about songwriting, though, in my opinion. Like the song is always going to be the song, and it always is going to, be a look into your past, a past situation or whatever, or a feeling or whatever, like the way that you were at that time. And so the song is always going to be that. But the beautiful thing about like being a songwriter and songwriting in general is that as you grow, your songs sort of kind of like grow with you. You know what I mean? And like I said, it took like a year and a half for me to change these lyrics, and I was super happy when I did, and it just and I think it really had to be that time for me to really change those lyrics. Like there was just a point where I was like, this is not, I don't like these lyrics. I need to change them, and I did, and it happened, I think, right at the right time that it should have. So as I grew, the song sort of grew with me, and I changed it. And then another lyric worth mentioning in this song is the second verse, where I say, I can't be on your bench anymore. I got to stand up and stop wasting my time. So that lyric, the bench lyric specifically anyway, it came from my cousin Tyler. He was going through a rough time, and he like joined this like group that really helped him out, and yeah, it did like wonders for him. Yeah, it was exactly what he needed at the time, and I can't remember the group's name right now. We just talked about it like 2 weeks ago too, because I was mentioning all this stuff, and I totally blank. I can't remember the group now. But anyway, so I guess like an inspirational kind of quote that they had given him was something about not letting getting things off your bench, or like getting off of someone else's bench or whatever. Something along those lines. I can't quite remember, but anyway, that it stuck in my head. It grabbed me. That line or whatever, and it really related to me, like personally, for this song. Like I said, I felt like I was being strung along, and I was being strung along, whenever, like for example, like she knew I was always there. She knew if she was having a bad day or whatever, she could text me and I would text back. You know what I mean? So I was on her bench. You know what I mean? I wasn't ever the guy. I was just a guy on her bench that she knew she could talk to whenever, and I would answer. Anyway, not the best situation for me, and very happy that I'm out of it now. But anyway, doesn't really matter. But yeah, that lyric, it's like, I can't be on your bench anymore. I gotta stand up and stop wasting my time. It hit home for me, as I was like, I can't be on her bench anymore. I need to get the fuck out of this situation. Yeah, it worked out, obviously in the end. Like I think about this song sometimes, and I was thinking about today while I was at work, actually, like what if things had actually worked out with this girl? Like would I have written this song? Would I be on this journey that I'm on right now? And I don't like to think like I do and I don't sort of believe in like fate kind of, like, I don't like the idea of not being in control of my own life. You know what I mean? Like that it's all lined out and like this is just it's happening the way it's supposed to be happening. I don't really like that idea too much because it feels like I'm not in control. Like I like to think that the things that I do and the way that I am control where I'm at in my life. You know what I mean? But it's at the same time, it's almost like this, like it had to happen that way. It was never meant to be with this girl, and it had to end so that this song could happen, so that I can get to where I'm at now. Because all like music has always been a very important thing in my life. I've always loved music, and I've always wanted to write songs and stuff, and actually be a songwriter, and actually like put work into it and stuff. But I never, before this song, I never really did. I just laziness or whatever. I just never really did it. And then this song happened, and then it inspired me 100% to just do this. And now I'm here. Now I'm recording this video for you. My EP's out, and it's crazy. So yeah, like it's almost like it was meant to be. It was supposed to happen this way. I don't know. It's weird. I think about that sometimes. Like, were certain things supposed to happen? I don't know. But it's weird to think like, what if everything did work out with this girl and we're together now or whatever? Would I be doing what I'm doing? Probably not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would have written a different song that would have inspired me to write other songs. Like maybe I wouldn't have written the songs that I've written for this EP. Like, who knows? I don't know. It's crazy to think about. Anyway, I'm rambling on now. So that's pretty much the lyrics to the song. Yeah, they're pretty cut and dry. Like I said, the lyrics explain what the song is about pretty vividly. Like you don't really have to think about it too much. It's pretty obvious what the song is about. And then the music. So like I said, I sat there and I was playing, finger picking the C chord there. Went to an A minor to kind of set the mood, the sort of sadness kind of mood. Chorus is pretty straightforward, just with some just basic chords like G, F, and C. But then the bridge. So I was messing around with at the time playing like broken bar chords. I don't really know if that's like the proper term for the chords themselves, but a bar chord is where you literally bar the whole fret with your finger, typically your index finger. You bar the whole fret, so instead of like having it just completely open, it's like, right? You bar the whole thing, and so it's like. So, and then an E is like this. This is an E shape. That's an E. That's an E chord. And you pretty much move that shape up, and so you bar, and then you use your the rest of your fingers to make that E shape. So then this becomes a G now, because this is the root note. This is the E string, and then the third fret is a G note. So it's a G chord. It sounds exactly like if I was to play, like this is a G chord, obviously, right? And then the bar chord, G, sounds exactly the same, right? So, but yeah, instead of doing bar chords the whole time, and because first of all, like I've been playing for a long time, but I remember when I was learning how to play bar chords, like you have to push your thumb right up against the back of the guitar. Like I'll try and show you guys. So it's like this, right? So my thumb is like pushed right up against the back of the guitar, the neck there. And it definitely, like when I was first learning anyway, right in here, it like killed. It would like stretch my thumb out, and it was just like, so like doing that the whole time, like a jazz player, like they're fucking, I don't know, like their tendons here are like just built, like just muscle. They can just do bar chords like all fucking day, no problem. Me, not so much. I don't play bar chords super often. Just the way I play, I don't know. But yeah, so instead of doing that, I wanted to do broken bar chords. So instead of playing like everything, like all the strings, I actually don't play the top E string or the bottom E string. I just play all the notes in the middle. So instead of doing like a G, like I'm doing this. I can play it, right? No, there's that E. But anyway, so yeah. So it sounds a lot different. And I don't even know if that's technically like a G. I don't think it would be. I don't know. I don't have a ton of music knowledge, as I've mentioned in previous videos. Anyway, but yeah, so I like the idea of kind of using those broken bar chords and then going up and down the neck of the guitar for the bridge. So it kind of just, it went like this. And I think that sounds better than doing bar chords where it's like, you know, like, and also I think like it almost sounds like minors too. Like they kind of have a minor feel to them, right? Kind of. Maybe I'm wrong. Nah, maybe not. No, maybe not. Anyway, I think they sounded better for the song itself. So that's what I did, and I even go like down here, yeah, just to add a little flavor to the bridge. And the bridge is just all instrumental, just the way I kind of wrote the song originally. I wrote it all that one night, sort of thing. So this is kind of the way it all played out, and I prefer that, to be honest with you. Like I'm definitely a guitar player. Before I'm like a singer or a songwriter, for sure, because I've been playing guitar for so long. That's how I started. That's how I got into music as heavily as I am. You know, I started playing guitar, and so yeah, I like I've been playing for 14 years now or something like that. Singing for about half of that, and then songwriting for even less. I would say I actually don't quite remember. I guess since 2017, I guess is when I started. Yeah, I guess when I wrote the song, that's kind of when I became a songwriter, I guess, you know. So still obviously very new, still a lot to learn, still a lot to practice and just get better at, right? Guitar, I'm very confident in my skills with guitar. Singing, I'm getting better at it. I'm still got a lot to learn. I haven't taken any singing lessons, but you know, I'm pretty happy with my voice, and I've been teaching myself, you know, just how to sing properly and how to sing better and all that. So I think with time it'll just eventually get better, just like with how playing guitar. Just with time it got better and better. The more you play, the more you practice, right? You know, that's all really important. And then same with songwriting. The more I write, the more I practice at it, I think the better my songs look good. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much the song. Yeah, like I said, I wrote it all that one night. The music didn't change. The lyrics did eventually, in the chorus only, really, but everything else stayed the same. And then the recording process is pretty straightforward, kind of like try to be good. The electric guitar is all clean, and I like the idea where. Sorry, I'm just gonna take a sip here. I liked the idea of having the intro verse sort of deal, being very like folky singer songwriter writery, where it's just me and my guitar, right, finger picking. And then the chorus comes in, and then everything kind of comes in, and then it gets dialed back again in the second verse. But there's still drums, there's still bass, there's still electric guitar, a clean electric guitar. But it's kind of dialed back a little bit for the verse, for the second verse. And I like that. I like that because it's like it adds a little. It's a bit of. It's different from the first verse, right? So it keeps you kind of interested in the song, right? Instead of just like it would feel weird to me if it went from like nice little singer-songwriter kind of folky thing to like the chorus where everything comes in and then goes right back to like just me and my guitar again. It would just seem weird to me. I didn't want to do that. I'm glad that I did the way I did, where the band is still there. They're still playing with me. It's just a little more dialed back because it's a verse. And then the chorus comes in again and just all picks right back up, and it kind of follows through with the bridge as well, goes back into the chorus, and then at the end of the song is where it goes right back to the kind of folky singer-songwriter sort of deal, where it's just me and my guitar. And I like that, you know, I like having the intro and the end, or the outro, intro and outro, like literally the same. That same vibe anyway. You know, it builds up and then it goes back down again. Um, so yeah, that's kind of how I wanted to structure the song, and I think it sounds really good in my opinion. So and then yeah, mixing again, just kind of like I said in my previous video, I watched YouTube videos on how to mix. A guy literally used Pro Tools, which is the program I use to record and mix and everything. He literally just showed me on YouTube how to mix a song on Pro Tools. It was just boom right there. So I used a lot of the techniques that he showed, and then I kind of added in my own. Like, just you kind of have to go with whatever sounds good for your song, right? Only you're gonna really know what sounds good for you, and that's it. Yeah, and what doesn't, right? So yeah, I just mixed it myself. Played around with the EQ to kind of make everything stand out, and that was it really. Kind of the same way that I did with Try to Be Good. I did a scratch track where I set the tempo for the song, recorded my guitar, acoustic guitar, just like a mic, just very, very simple. Nothing, I didn't really care about the quality, right? I just needed to get something down that I could hear for when I did my finger drums. But yeah, so I recorded a scratch track and then did the finger drums. It's very tedious, just like one track for the kick drum, one track for the snare, another track for the cymbals or for the crash, and another one for the hi-hats and stuff. And yeah, it was just very tedious, just like boom with single pad the whole time, just getting through that. It was pretty rough, but I did it, got through it, and yeah, I think it sounds great for what the resources I had. You know, I think it sounds pretty good. Very proud of it. You know, yeah, and so that's pretty much the extent of the song, really. Like the lyrics, like I said, pretty straightforward. Music, honestly, it's pretty simple. Like simple chords and stuff. Nothing too crazy about it. Yeah, I guess the biggest thing to take away is just the importance that this song has to me. You know, like um, I don't know. I without this song, I don't know. Like, would I be doing the same thing I'm doing now? It's hard to say. You know, I don't know. But this song really did kind of start everything off for me. I wrote it, and I was very pleased with it. I was very happy with myself. I'm very proud of myself, and I was like, man, I can do this. You know, like this is actually something attainable that I can do. I can write songs, you know, and I can keep going with it, and I did. You know, I wrote a ton of songs after that. And most of them are on this EP, and I still have more yet to release. And I've been writing ever since. You know, I haven't stopped. So it's great. You know, I'm very thankful that things worked out the way they did. You know, it was shitty at the time, but it all worked out for the better in my opinion in the end. So I'm very thankful that it worked out the way that it did, and I'm very thankful for this song. You know. It's, you know, obviously it's about a shitty time that I went through, but I don't ever think about it like when I'm playing the song. You know what I mean? I don't think about it like that. I think about like instead of where the song came from, I'm thinking about where the song took me. You know what I mean? So it's very positive. It took me to a very positive place. You know. So that's kind of what I think about when I think about the song. I don't really think about the situation anymore. I did it originally when I was playing it, like years ago, but I don't anymore. You know, it's all just about where the song has taken me. You know, and that's, I think, more important. So very happy with this song, and I'm glad I can finally share it with you guys. Like I said, I kept it pretty close to my chest. I didn't really play it live, or I didn't play it live at a show that I was billed on. Did play at an open mic, but only certain people went to those. So, yeah, I like the idea of having a song that people really haven't heard on the CP, and this is it. So, yeah, if you haven't heard it yet, go listen to it. It's literally everywhere. It's if you're watching on YouTube right now, literally as soon as I'm done playing the song for you guys, listen to it. The full band version. It's literally right there. So click away. So yeah, that's the song. Without further ado, I'll play it for you guys. It's a nice little acoustic version. Yeah, I'll take a sip of my beer here first. I'm drinking Toolshed. Yeah, can you see that? Yeah, Toolshed People Skills. I found this at the liquor store just down the road from my place here, and I was stoked because I couldn't fucking find this. Like, they don't even have it at Liquor Depot. It was weird, or Wine and Beyond or anything like that. It was weird because it's Toolshed. They're from Calgary, so I thought, well, why you'd think they would have it, but they don't. But they had it literally right down the road, so I bought a couple 6-packs, and I really like this beer, so I'll take a sip. Toolshed. Go check them out if you haven't yet. Calgary Brewery. All right, this is Off My Mind. I can't seem to get you off my mind, and you can't seem to get your shit straight. This kind of thing, it happens all the time. A part of me will never call you mine, but no, I could never make you stay. You left a warm spot on the bed where you laid, and I used to hang on every word that you'd say, but now I just hope you'll fade away. But I still can't seem to get you off my mind, and you won't stop playing your games. I can't be on your bench anymore. Yeah, I gotta stand up and stop wasting my time. And no, I could never make you stay. You left a warm spot on the bed where you laid, and I used to hang on every word that you'd say, but now I just hope you'll fade away. And no, I could never make you stay. You left a warm spot on the bed where you laid, and I used to hang on every word that you'd say, but now I just hope you'll fade away. But I still can't seem to get you off my mind. And that's off my mind. Thank you guys so much. Not as long as the last video. I think we're coming up to 35 minutes here, so not too bad. But thank you guys for watching. The next episode is going to be for One Bad Day is the song, episode 4, and then we got one more after that. So yeah, I won't get too much into that song, obviously, because you got to look forward to next week. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, this has been Off My Mind, and tune in next week for One Bad Day. All right, thanks so much, guys. Peace out. Have a good Friday.